Hello and welcome to TSC. I'm James Marchington. For those of you new here, this is our weekly news programme, out at 7:30 every Tuesday evening. We also post a new video every Thursday evening, with gun and cartridge reviews, tips on how to improve your shooting, and much more. We've made literally hundreds of videos since this channel launched in January 2016, so have a look through what we've got. You're bound to find something of interest. So what's in the news this week? Well, for us, the big story is that MG Cars have confirmed they're backing the TSC Series again this year. So once again, there'll be 2 MG Cars to be won by the top boy and top girl at the grand final at the end of the year. Tomorrow sees the first shoot in this year's series, with dozens of schools and individuals booked to shoot the 50 Bird sporting course. I'll be there filming for this channel, and we'll have a report in our programme on Thursday, so make sure you tune in again to watch that one. If you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon, you'll get notified each time we upload a new video, so you can keep up to date. Elsewhere, the UK gun trade has been displaying its products to an international audience at the massive IWA show in Germany. And the government has announced it's going to look at sorting out the muddle over medical checks for firearms and shotgun licences. All that and more coming up after this. MG Cars and Lodge Hill Garage have confirmed they're supporting the TSC Series again this year, and there'll be 2 more MG3 cars to be won at the grand final in December. Last year, Chloe Applin and Charlie Madden won an MG3 each in a gripping final shoot-off. They qualified by shooting the TSC Series events through the year, then made it into the Sport Trap Style Super Final for a head-to-head battle for the cars. This year's event follows the same format, with TSC Series shoots throughout the year counting towards qualification for the grand final. It's open to anyone under 21 and in full-time education. The first shoot in the series is tomorrow, the 13th of March, at the Oxford Gun Company. These are the scenes from the same event last year, with school teams travelling from all over to compete, as well as loads of young shots entering as individuals. I'll be filming there tomorrow, and we'll have a report in Thursday's programme, so make sure to catch that one. Then, just a week later, on Wednesday the 20th of March, it's the TSC Universities Championship, with an upper age limit of 25. That's always a popular event, with men's and ladies' teams from universities and colleges like Harper Adams and RAU Cirencester battling it out for the honours. Then the whole of April is TSC month, with a competition course you can shoot at any time during the month, and you can keep re-entering to build your score and improve your chances of qualifying for the grand final. There are other TSC Series shoots planned for later in the year too, including one at the Oxford Festival of Shooting on the 7th of September. In due course, dates will be announced for the Winter Series too, leading up to their grand final in December. So if you're under 21 and fancy getting into competitive shooting, the TSC Series is ideal. You don't need to be an experienced shot. You can use the series to gain experience and develop your skill. If you want to find out more, pop along tomorrow and see it for yourself. Spectators are always welcome. And check out the website, theschoolschallenge.co.uk, for details of coming events. The UK gun trade was out in force at the annual IWA Outdoor Classics exhibition in Germany this weekend. It's a massive show attracting around 50,000 people, with more than 1,600 exhibitors from 60 countries. Among them was Ely Hawk, who've just celebrated 190 years in the cartridge business and are still leading the way with innovations like their new biodegradable cup wad. Here's a clip showing David Thompson of Ely explaining how it works to the editor of Shooting Times. Also at IWA, here's Browning Europe showing off their new laminated stock B525 Sporter. We'll be getting our hands on one of those shortly, so keep an eye on this channel for our review. Now, if you've applied for your shotgun certificate recently, you'll know there's a new procedure for checking with your doctor about your medical history. The idea is the police write to the doctor asking for details from your medical records, and the doctor's supposed to write back. It sounds straightforward, but there's been all sorts of problems, with some doctors demanding a fee before they'll reply, or even claiming they have a conscientious objection to any sort of gun ownership, and refusing to reply at all. In theory, the police shouldn't hold up your application because they haven't heard back from the doctor, but some forces are doing just that, meaning the doctor's effectively holding you to ransom. It's a right muddle, and it's high time it was sorted out. Well, the good news, according to the Countryside Alliance, is the government are planning to tackle the mess later this year. They've promised to launch a public consultation by July, which will include measures to resolve the crisis over the medical procedure. The CA's Tim Bonner said they're pleased that the government has announced a timetable for the long-awaited consultation, although he adds that the fact proposals might not be published until the end of July shows that the Home Office is still a long way from getting to grips with the problems. Now, here's my pick of the latest shooting videos on YouTube. It's from Dave Carey, and in this one he's filmed shooting pheasants in slow motion. It's fascinating to see the amount of lead the birds need at different ranges, and Dave explains how he assesses each one to get the lead right, or in some cases why he missed in front or behind. To watch it, click on the link in the description below. Now, don't forget that TSC and the Oxford Gun Company are exhibiting at the London Shooting Fair on the 22nd and 23rd of March. It's in Islington in North London, held in conjunction with the London Fly Fishing Fair. It's a great venue with loads of stands packed with shooting and fishing gear. So do come along and see us if you can. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you get the chance, do pop along to the Oxford Gun Company tomorrow and watch the young shooters competing in the first TSC shoot of the year. And check back on Thursday to watch our report from that event. Meanwhile, do please support our sponsors when you're shopping for a gun, cartridges, clothing and the like. They're supporting shooting, and they deserve our support in return. See you Thursday.